All right, live, Erin Buckalew. How you doing?
Great, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely excited today as a part of our ongoing top producers series, where we interview, great people in the real estate business, entrepreneurs, people that have a giving heart, collaborative, give you a shirt off their back. You're looking at one right there, Erin Buckalew, who's a good friend of mine. Erin, welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Thank you, Mike. I'm doing great. Happy to be here with you.
Well, we are blessed. You took out some time on New Year's Eve to spend a little time with us. And so, um, little backstory about Erin and myself. We met years ago, I think through a transaction, probably.
That's right.
And we stayed in touch, became friends, and we're both running our businesses independently. And we've been collaborating together for some time, at least 5 years. And Erin, you've got a great business over there. You recently joined EXP
Yes.
just like a week ago, right for the
Right.
new year. And your business last year or this year in 2021, I believe, was around 10 million and helped about
hmm
41 families, right?
That's about right.
And then in 2020, it was about 12 million and 47 families. So you've got a really strong business over there. I know there's a lot of people out there going, why on earth would you jump off a winning horse and change brokerages? So we want to hear, let's hear it from you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your business and what led up to the switch and why you made the move.
Well, thanks, Mike. I really wasn't looking to make a change. I'm not somebody who's very big on change. I don't mind learning. I love learning new things, but I really liked my broker. I thought I had found the best place to be and that I was going to stay there forever, for the rest of my real estate career, which will be a long time. And I wasn't looking at all. Like you said, we met years ago on a transaction, and you have just been a really important friend, mentor, blessing
Thank
in
you.
my life. And every time that I ran into a dead end or was coming up with a new idea and didn't know how to like put the pieces together and implement it, I'd say, "Oh, I can call Mike, or I can
That's
email
right.
or text Mike and he'll know." And you always did. And I'm so thankful for that. And you just always emitted this giving, helping, knowledgeable, busy spirit about you. And that's, I think, one of the things that was the basis of our friendship. And we just kept in touch over the years here and there. And I'm happy with my business. I'm helping a lot of people and loving it. But my nature is collaborative,
Yeah.
and you made the switch, and that was fine and good, and I didn't even really pay attention. I was just doing my own thing, staying super busy. And then finally we talked a few times, and you invited me to some masterminds that were just really next level.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have anything like that at my brokerage. And it just made me, realize, like, I really like Mike. I love his business, and his business is taking off at a much higher pace
Yeah.
since the move than my business is. And Mike's always got good stuff to share. So what are you doing over there? What's going on? And when I finally put something on my calendar to look at it and to
Yeah.
really purposefully talk with you about it, I was pretty excited and interested, and it took a while. I mean, I don't know, how long ago did you join EXP?
So I joined October of 2020. So, about 14 months.
So that's how long it took.
Yeah.
but um but yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that I maybe hit a ceiling. I just started building a team, and some of, like I said, I'm collaborative. I've learned a lot from a lot of people, including yourself, and I like it. It fits my personality to give and share and
Mhm.
mastermind and brainstorm. And
Yeah.
you know I believe in synergy, and that, multiple professionals working together towards the same goal are going to come from different perspectives, and the sum is great. The whole thing that we get is greater than just the sum of its parts. So that's probably one of the things that I loved most about EXP, is that we're in an environment where I can have direct access to someone who's doing 10 times the business I'm doing.
Right.
And I spent a lot of years. I mean, I've only been in real estate 8 years, but I do everything like 100%. So I spent a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of years learning from people throughout the nation on my own. So to be able to tap into the knowledge of professionals throughout the world who are a few steps ahead of me and are willing and happy to share the obstacles they've gone through is really valuable.
Well, if you think about it, the reason, everybody, every entrepreneur, every real estate agent, you're going out, you're following a model, and you're trying to trial and error. And we can now see around the corner. We can go to people that we are financially aligned with. We have a vested interest in each other, and it's a total collaborative effort. And you can go to somebody that's, like you said, doing 10X and saying, hey, I'm here in my business.
Right.
And we're at X amount of units and X amount of volume, and this is what I need. And a lot of times it's not a what, it's a who. And it's you need some leverage. And these people can tell us, hey, here's what I did when I got to that point, and here's the plan we laid out, the system we did, and here's how we got through it. And so we can figure that out without spending a lot of time on it and a lot of money on it. And it's about an hour phone call, or maybe 2.
Right.
And we're in. And so to be able to have, the answers to the test all the time is phenomenal.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And that's why, you mentioned my business. I mean, we grew big time over this year. I added more volume, more units, more people on the team. And it was all a collaborative effort with the people in our mastermind group that we do with the whole weekly, which is about 250 to 300 people every week. And I think that, I'm the smallest one in there,
That's
units.
Okay.
There's
you don't want to be the most expensive house in the neighborhood, Mike.
No, ma'am, I sure don't. But I invited you to the mastermind, and you came and checked it out. But I want to touch on something that's kind of funny. I did the same thing. You know me, you trust me, we're friends. And I introduced you to this model a long time ago. And I was, in the first couple of months, I was, getting my feelers out and figuring out and absorbing everything there was in this new brokerage. And it took you a little while. It took me a little while. And it wasn't a fast move. It wasn't it wasn't impulse. You are a very calculated business person. You look at you weigh everything you do, like all of us. Tell us about, why it took you, almost a year, right at a year, to leave where you were and to come over. What was what was it that made you think of, like, I need to move?
Probably stubbornness.
Yeah.
Could be some arrogance, thinking, oh, I finally found the best fit for me. Could be laziness. I don't want to make new business cards. Any combination of those things are the things that get us stuck in where we are instead of moving into where we can be and should be.
You nailed it, and I'm laughing because I'm a stubborn guy too, and I was like, I'm not moving to this other company. I'm great. I'm doing good, making money. And what I realized once I made the switch, it wasn't just because I made the switch. It was being around people that are doing business at a much, much, much higher level and still have more time freedom than I do.
Right.
Making more money, more profitability. But the main thing is they all had more time with their families, and they were doing 5 and 10X what I'm doing. And
balance
to as an entrepreneur, as a business person, as a person, I look back, I'm like, it was silly that I didn't take an hour or two to talk with my friend to find out more about it. And once I did, now the lid's raised and it's a whole new ballgame. And I think that's kind of what you said is
Right.
it took you a minute to get your head around it, but once you finally dug in and took a look, you went, wow, this has really got some legs, right?
Right, because I don't just join something because it's new and fast growing and shiny.
Right. Yeah.
It's got to have depth, and EXP does. It's I mean, but on the flip side, just because something's new doesn't mean it's bad.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's,
sometimes, maybe I am an opportunity thinker, but we all have our negativity, and maybe I thought, oh, just something new. I should have known better because you're very serious about your business and dedicated to it as well. But, it just took time. I mean, we're all busy in our daily to-dos, and, I was probably blind and selfish and probably just reached out to you because I need help on this. What can I do? And you gave me the help. And then you were like, why haven't you looked at this yet? And I was like, I don't know. Thanks for the help. I'm busy. I got to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Call you when it needs on. Yeah. Yeah. We all do that. And it's just, like you said, it's human nature. Everybody's got their own thing. They're busy. My ego got in the way. I'm great where I'm at. I don't need to look at this. I'm good. I'm on the right path. And I just will implore anybody out there, just take a look. Don't discount it because you think you know what it is.
Right.
Actually take a look. It's like buying, if realtors they all understand this, a new lead source. You're going to buy a new lead source. When you do the new lead source, what do? You talk to other people that are doing the lead source. You research the lead source. You look at it before you spend that money. You take a look at it, and then you decide if it's going to work for you. And that's what I tell folks is the same thing. On a business opportunity standpoint, take the time to look at it, and especially if it's somebody you know and trust that's not going to try to pull the wool over your eyes. I mean, I wouldn't have moved a $30 million business to another brokerage had it not been a better deal. And I mean, you're out there solo, not really solo. You've got some administrative help, but for the most part, you are a grinder. You generate all of your own business, through your relationships, and to do 40 plus people a year and 10 plus billion in volume a year, that's incredible. And you're a very calculated businesswoman. You would not make a change unless it was really something to benefit your people and your family, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. And my future.
Exactly. And, the EXP model is very similar to some other models out there. I think it's a little bit better in a lot of ways. The number one reason is the collaboration. Of course, there's financial incentives. We get, when we join the company, we get stock given to us for joining. When we close a deal, when we cap, we get stock. They give it to us when we have an opportunity to earn that back. And companies stock that cap if we hit a certain financial or a goal metrics, and teach some classes and give back. And it goes back to what you were saying. You and I are both give what we have. I mean, I believe everything I have, I need to give it away. And when you give it away, you actually get more of it. And when you teach, you become more of a master in that arena as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you grow and thrive in this new environment. I know you're excited, and you moved over right during you couldn't pick a busier time to move over Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah. That's true, but I mean, it's also a nice fresh start, and so a good gift to me.
Well, I know that you wanted to get it up and running for the new year. You got your signs going, you got all the business cards coming. It's going to be a great year, and I think this market, from what I'm seeing, is going to be a lot similar to what we went through in 2021 this year. Low inventory, buyers battling for multiple offers on listings. Being a seller is a really good time to be a seller.
Mm-hmm.
I think the difference between where I was a year and a half ago is now I've got people that are doing it all over the country that I can tap into and get best practices and tips and things like that will help us. And I think
Right. We have to be more skilled.
exactly. Yeah.
This,
There's no, yeah.
this market is not, just be a realtor, be licensed, this, especially when you're helping buyers, which if you're helping sellers, you're helping buyers. I mean, let's be honest. So, especially being a buyer's agent, you have to be strategic. I mean, you're literally doing a disservice to your clients if you don't know all the tricks of the trade.
That's right.
Because they're just going to put earnest money up time and time again, or miss out on contracts time and time again, and they're going to get discouraged and lose faith. And so this is the most important time to have thousands of professionals to tap into and ask questions of.
Well, what you said right there is so important. I'm going to add to that. In order to be skilled, you have to practice. You have to role play. You have to be surrounded by people that are pouring into you and helping you. And also the training. We have, being a virtual company, all the training is it's not done by people that did it 20 years ago. It's people that are in the market like myself right now, selling homes, selling at a high level, giving out this training. All the training is recorded. It's in the cloud for instant access anytime you want it. And I tell all new agents, anybody out there, not just new, anybody, is you need to be sharpening your saw all the time. You need to be training all the time. You need to be always seeking answers. And how do I get better at what I do? And how do I serve others? Because like you said, you're doing your clients a disservice if you don't know how to negotiate multiple offers, if you don't know escalation clauses, if you don't know appraisal gaps, if you don't know what to say to the listing agent in order to get your offer looked at in a great light. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into this. And it's not just getting a license and getting out there. There's a lot more to it.
And you get better with experience.
That's right.
You can't get any experience if you don't get any deals, and you can't get any deals if you don't do any training.
That's right. And there's 60 plus hours a week in the cloud of training in our company. It's always there. You don't have to get up and get dressed, go in the office. You can just plug in anywhere you're at. So, well, Erin, listen, I wanted to, this was very exciting knowing that you had the time to hop on here with me. And, to say that me and everybody on my team, and Mallory, especially, I know you got a lot of back and forth with Mallory.
Oh, yeah.
To say we're excited is an understatement. I mean, and I'm not just excited that you're here at our company. I'm super excited for what I know this is going to do for you over the next 10 years as you grow your business. And also, as all of us create our exit strategy so we can get out of here. So we're not selling real estate when we're 75 years old.
We'll call it pass it on.
Yeah, pass it down the line. Well, Erin, listen, you guys, you and your family have a great New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to
fireworks.
That's right. Welcome to the rocket ship. And I know that you're going to help as many people that have helped you and help a lot more people see this opportunity. So have a great New Year, and let's rock. And let's check back in about 6 months and see how you're doing. How's that?
That sounds great. Can't wait.
All right, Erin. Have a great everybody. Erin Buckalew, eXp Realty, one of our newest members, and she's ready to hit the ground running. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye, everybody. Thanks for the time.
Bye-bye.